Let me set a scene. Imagine you're an 11-year-old. Imagine you're an 11-year-old, and it's 2011. Same year as your age. Or I guess that'd be, you're not 2011 years old. And you receive a gift. Something you've never heard of before. It's called LEGO Heroica. I'm like, what is this? It's called the Caverns of Nathuz. Nathuz isn't a word. But then you open the box. You see all of these tiny little tiles and these tiny little warriors. A barbarian, a wizard, druid, knight. And then you start thinking to yourself, wait a minute. Maybe this thing with a stupid name could actually be kind of fun. And while the game Heroica itself is very simple, not entirely all that fun, also very heavily reliant on luck. A dice is used for almost everything you do in this game. I think that the creativity and imaginative play that Heroica, as a theme, as a world, as a system, inspires, is unmatched by just about any other board game out there. Yes, there are tons of fantasy dungeon crawling games, but only one is made out of Lego, and that's Heroica, one of my favorite Lego themes of all time. Now, what you see on screen here is the digital version, which is nowhere near as good as the physical version, because the physical version, you can do whatever you want. You can customize the board, you can customize the rules. You can play however you want to play. The digital version says, nah, you're going to play it the way that LEGO says to in the rules. And the way LEGO says is kind of boring. I'm not going to lie, it's not that interesting, but I'm going to do my best to make it seem interesting. To make it seem better than it might appear. So let's try it. How do I... oh, okay. Here we go. So you can see I've selected two heroes. I'm going to be playing as both of them. I'm going to be the wizard. And then I'm going to pretend that this druid is Travis, my good friend who also appears on this channel, but he's not here right now. He's here in spirit through this old man. And this is one of the weirdest things about this game. Select difficulty, easy, medium, expert. First of all, why is it not easy, medium, hard? 2, how does Heroica have difficulty levels? I don't know what that means. I'm going to go for medium because I feel like if I go expert, they might just throw like 50 dudes on the board. And that doesn't really make it harder, it just makes it take longer. So I'm kind of worried about that. I'm going with a solid medium. Let me see if the volume is too loud. It's probably not, because it never is. But I have to make sure. Okay, it's definitely not. You can barely hear anything. In fact, I'm not even sure if the volume is working. That's how quiet it is, but we're going to go with it anyway. So this little red thing is me. I'm going to roll to see how far I can move. Pretty much I think all we're trying to do is defeat all of these little goblin boys. I think that's it. I don't believe there's any other mission. You can see that this space is red now because if he moves 3 spaces to there, he will have to fight this man. He has no choice. And one of the creepiest things about this digital version is the fact that every time you fight someone, your character, before attacking them, goes and just breathes in. Like, why? What is that supposed to be? Are we on the verge of death? I know this man's old. Oh, look. I am kind of impressed with LEGO for making custom animations for each of these characters. And the animations change depending on what weapon your character's holding. They have their default weapons, but you can also buy other ones if you have enough gold. I think it costs 3 gold to get anything. As you can see, this is what I meant when I said the digital version's kind of boring. Sometimes you just walk and do nothing, and that happens a lot. So far, we're getting pretty good luck with the smacking people in the face. Also, I love this little fountain. That's what this is supposed to be. It's got a gray frog on top. These goblins, for some reason, decided they wanted a... Or I guess, no, this is our castle. The goblins have invaded it. So we, the people of Heroica, just really like frogs, I guess. Oh, is it forcing me to buy it? No, it's not. I could say done. My favorite weapon in Heroica is the bow. Because you can shoot someone up to 5 spaces away. But it has to be in a straight line. Still, that's very good. Oh, this man can move far. Never mind, that's me. Oh, I'm about to... Am I going to shoot him or am I going to smack him with the bow? Because if they make a custom animation for shooting, I'll be very impressed. I'll never know because I just got beat up. I like how his mustache sort of swaying as he got attacked. We each have a key. So I should probably... Well, we don't need to open that door. It's not necessary. I'm going to open this door. My friend can help me open that door in the future, I guess. Or maybe vice versa. Are we going to see the bow animation? Oh, he just smacked him. He just smacked him with a bow. This man has never seen a bow before. He's like, wait, why are there 2 pieces? I got a stabby part and a wood thing with a string. I'll just smack him in the face. Also, isn't this dude supposed to be a mage? He's not even using magic. He just beat the man with his staff. I will never get over these characters breathing in before they attack people. Why did they do that? Why did they do that? It's so creepy. Please stop. I found a piece of gold. Good. There are also chests. That's what these brown boxes are. The chests, when you stop next to them, you can roll to either get 1 gold or spring a trap. Some of the chests have traps inside. I'm not sure if the different colors of goblins do different amounts of damage in this version, or if they all do 1. I guess we'll find out. If he ever punches me, that is. This man needs some gold. We need to get both of these people to have a weapon. I really like the heroes getting beat up animation. I should probably explain though, in case anyone is confused as to what just happened. It looked like we got beat up, but then the enemy's gone. When you roll a 1 on the dice during combat, you can see it has a sword and a skull on that side, which means you do both. You get hurt, but they also die. Okay, I'm going to stop and get this potion, and we have to beat everyone up. So even though I want to go this way, I'm going to choose to go the other way. And I want this dude to try to get the chest. Ooh, 2 gold. Is that a thing in the actual game? If you roll the best side of the die, you get 2 gold. I never knew that. I wonder if that was in the actual rule book or if that's something they just added into this bit. The digital variant. Please stop breathing, random man. Okay, so this guy has a lot of gold now. Let's take him to the weapon shop. Normally I would get... Oh, so some people can't get certain weapons. They can't get a weapon that matches what they do. That's kind of bizarre. I guess it makes sense. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. I'm getting this confused with the way I play Heroica. In my version, it wouldn't make sense, but in the digital version, I see why they made it that way. So we'll give him the staff, so he can hit someone from up to 4 spaces away. And those weapons, you're only allowed to use them whenever you roll this side on the die. So if there was someone within 5 spaces of me right now, I could use my bow, but since there's not, it won't allow me to. The digital version's probably not selling this game all that well. It doesn't make it look that enticing, but trust me, the modded version that Travis and I play in real life, the physical version of Heroica, which I have all of the sets for, it's great. It's a legendary game. And that's what's so good about it. It's so customizable. Because it's made of Lego, it just inspires you to make your own stuff. Alright, try again, man. Better not get beat up again, sir. There you go. It's funny how these guys in the back, they've seen all of their friends get beat up. One by one. And they just don't react. They're fine with this. Oh yeah, I can't go through the door because I didn't get the other key. Well, that was my bad. I made a bad decision. We're just gonna let Druid Friend finish it out. Alright. I'll fight him first. Oh, he's dead. That's a shame. Yeah, so when you die in this game, you're not gone for good. You just have to roll to get health back, and you're not allowed to act again until all of your health has been restored. Good. Okay. This chicken leg doesn't do anything. It's just there for decoration. Which I have to say, the scale of that doesn't make any sense. If these dudes are eating chicken legs that big, I'm worried for them. And there we go. Easy as that. The weapons we bought, didn't use them. Okay, so this time we have a helmet. Was it showing us that? Its way of saying that's the mission is to get the helmet? Or was it just pointing out that, hey, there is a helmet now? Because I don't exactly remember what that helmet does. It might just give you +1 strength when you're fighting. Wait, but you don't need extra strength. Everyone just dies in one hit in this version. So I don't know what this thing does. I want to know who they got to voice act these heroes. Oh, that's good. We get to keep our weapons and potions. I didn't think about that. I just thought that we wasted our money before. That is nice. I'll just go ahead and use my strength potion because it doesn't really matter when you use it, considering you're going to have to beat up everyone anyway at some point. There's not a lot of strategy there. Why would you walk that way? Why would you go that way? Why is that an option? I feel like they should have put something there. Did I not get the key? Do I have to specifically click on the key? It won't let me. Why is that? Because we already have a key. Okay. I was very confused. That's kind of crazy that you get to just keep the keys and everything between missions. Because they set up the missions to work by themselves, but this way we sort of get a cheat. We get to work around it. I do wish that this digital version would have incorporated the other Heroica sets, because there are 5, and they all look pretty drastically different. They're all tile-based, of course, but whereas this one is mostly gray and castle-like, there was a forest, a cave, a beach, and like a weird sewer-type water place. The beach, forest, and sewers were always my favorite, just because I felt like they had the most interesting table presence. I'm a pretty shallow board gamer. I really like the games that look very interesting on the table, the games that, if you see them across the room, even if you don't know what they are, have never heard of them before, you want to play them because they just look that cool. I guess we'll make Tan Boy go this way. He can go ahead and open that door, and then Red Boy will venture out over in this direction. One funny thing about these characters is that the actual figures have like suggestions of arms on the side. These don't. So it's like these entities are just armless beings. They're like the Mii characters from Wii Bowling. I would love if the characters like the Wii Bowling people would do a spin every time something happened. That's probably the best thing about Wii Bowling. Just watching the Miis lose their minds. I've taken 7 prisoners. Where am I keeping them? In my pocket? You know, call me crazy, but I think this game and this game alone inspired Gloomhaven. If anyone's aware of Gloomhaven, the top-selling board game, well, that's not true, but the top-rated board game on Board Game Geek, I think that they got all of their stuff from LEGO Heroica. That's where it came from. It seems pretty consistent in this digital version that if you fail a fight, the next fight you win. Oh, we both died. What a strange occurrence. I'm not too worried about the gold. Like I said, the weapons aren't that useful. Plus, we already both have a weapon, so I really don't think that's going to do us much good. Yes, please beat up that man. It looks like if we want to get into this room, our only options are, because we both used a key now, we have to either go back and get this one, or go forward and get that one. I guess I'll have red guy go back. It's kind of boring. I wish I didn't have to do that. You know, there's already so much just walking and punching people. So backtracking is not all that interesting. Hello? Oh, I can still keep moving. Okay. I don't feel like that helped me very much. I can get another weapon from the weapon shop. I guess I'll go with this, because this allows me to heal people. I don't know what sound that made when I picked that up. This probably isn't correct, but when I clicked on the staff, it sounded like the voice of a really deep voiced man just going. There's no reason why that would be what actually played. But that is what I heard. And I'm scared. Yeah, go ahead and grab this key. And then can we keep moving? No. Of course not. Let me know in the comments if any of you played this when you were young. And definitely let me know if you enjoyed it as much as I said that I enjoyed it. And still enjoy it, at least my custom version that Travis and I built. Because this game really is like one of the peaks of my childhood to me. That makes my childhood sound sad, but it wasn't. It was great. I just love this game a lot. How did I just notice that all of the goblins are rocking like 6-pack abs? That's genuinely very impressive. I didn't expect the goblins to be jacked. Now we're rolling shields like nothing. If we were on easy mode, we would just kill everyone instantly. I really don't understand how this is any harder than easy mode. I did easy mode to test the game to make sure it wouldn't crash. Helmet found. Is that the quest? Oh yeah, that was it. It's funny how this guy seems to be burning himself alive. This might be the final mission. In which case, this is going to be pretty short. I thought it was going to be longer than this. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I wonder if it is possible to lose. Like if both players die at the same time, will it game over? I would test it if I wasn't worried about having to do the entirety of this game again. Also, can we appreciate this incredibly simple tree build? It's just one of those Hero Factory / Bionicle. Or maybe it originated in Power Miners. One of those spike pieces in a cone. Did he jump over the door? What did I just witness? I got a helmet, boy. Oh, it gives you an extra life. Okay, that is what it does. I'm impressed that they added that into the animation as well. This old man is getting beat up constantly. Someone help him. He's got to keep trying, though. This is his destiny. Let me really scope this out. What is the best strategy? I mean, if this man... I wish they would let you grab 2 keys. Because otherwise, I feel like we both need to go this way. And then just go straight through to the back and ignore everything else. I think that's what I'm going to do. The door is locked. What are you talking about? What are you What? Huh? Why did it tell me that? I know the door is locked. How dare you knock off my helmet? Okay, we're both going this way. We're gonna grab all of the keys so that we can skip half of the level. That's what's good about the version of Heroica that Travis and I custom build, is that you don't want to skip half the level. It's fun enough to where you want to keep playing it. Whereas this, it's so basic that I'm just like, yeah, let's go ahead and finish the mission. How about we do that? We still have not used a single weapon, which I find to be funny. What? Sure, go back. It always trips me up when that happens, when I go to walk somewhere and I want to be done, but then it says, no, you need to keep moving. We are so slow. Please give me some higher numbers. One thing that always bothered me when I was young, and it still bothers me now, is how some of the official Heroica sets do things like this, where 3 tiles of the same color are connected. Because everything else is a checkerboard pattern. That's probably just because I have some level of OCD, but... It just doesn't look right. I want there to be like a light nougat tile or something. Okay, give me a 3 or a 4. That's not good enough. Okay, I've used my key. Old Man Joe can use his key to get through the next one. And everyone else in this level, forget those guys. We don't need them. I do like that with these 3 missions, assuming they're the only 3, they do show off pretty much all of the different basic mission types you can set up in a game of Heroica. They had the defeat all enemies mission, then they had a collect the item mission, and now we're getting a defeat the boss enemy mission. Because kids, when they get these sets, they might think that you always have to beat up all the dudes. This is showing them, no, you can make your own missions. Set up things a little differently to keep the game feeling at least a little bit more interesting than it would otherwise. The luck potion that I just got allows me to re-roll the dice if I get a bad roll. So that is genuinely a good one to have. Especially in the digital version where rolling a failure just means it's going to take longer. Yeah, well, I mean, he will be defeated though. Sure, I'll die, but you know what? I think I'm just going to let it happen. It's okay. We'll save that luck potion for later. Red Man's got it anyway. He doesn't need Old Man Friend. Old Man Friend has helped enough. He can take a rest now. Me and my ridiculously oversized helmet. are going to do this. No problem. Yeah, it's all over. There we go. We never used a single weapon. Now, is that it? Or do they have more? Nope, that was it. It just abruptly ended. No fanfare. You did it. Huh. Well, I guess then I'll test to see if you can actually lose. I'll play as the other two people, even though it doesn't really make much of a difference. And I want to go on expert mode and see if you can actually lose this game. I'm not going to play through the whole thing again, because that is not my idea of a fun time. But I will see if we can make these people die. I feel like I have to really plan this out. It's going to be hard to make both people die simultaneously. Oh, what? He looks very different. Looks a lot more rugged. Okay, good. We're off to a good start. Getting beat up. Dude, please. Don't roll the 1. One thing that I did in my custom version of Heroica is I made it so that when you roll a 1 when moving, which is always a disappointment because you barely get to do anything on your turn, you get to add like a special token to your side. And if you get 3 of those special tokens, you can do your special ability or use one of your special weapons for free. That way, failure doesn't feel as bad. Because one thing that a lot of people complain about in roll-to-move games or roll-to-fight games is how much luck comes into it. And how luck can really just give you some disappointing results. So I like to mitigate that by giving you some sort of a good effect associated with the worst rolls. The knight, like, this is strange. This knight down here, the official box art knight, looks like he's probably 14 years old. This guy, on the other hand, is like 42 years old. There's a weird disconnect. Okay, finally. I was about to say, this knight dude never loses a fight. And it's making it really hard to test if we can lose the game. Now, I kind of just want to keep this man nearby this enemy for now. No, I'm done. I want to end turn. Okay. So that I have a better chance of both people dying at the same time. Because we're both at 2 health now, I think. No, he's at 3. Okay, well, this dude needs to get beat up some more then. Go ahead and fight that guy. And lose. Okay, good. Yes. I've never been so happy to get smacked in the face with a wooden bat. Here's my official plan. We're going to try to get this dude to fight this guy and lose. And this guy to fight one of these 2 guys and lose when he's at 1 health. The dungeon crawl atmosphere of this game reminds me that I recently tried for the very first time a super old dungeon crawl game called The Elder Scrolls The Arena, aka the first in the Elder Scrolls series that eventually led to Skyrim. It's the most popular one. And I really enjoyed it until I got to the combat. The combat of Arena, and also Daggerfall for that matter, because I tried that as well. That's the second Elder Scrolls game. Okay, he's dead. This is bad. I didn't want him to die that fast. That is a shame. I may have goofed it. I wish I could just end turn. Like, no, I don't want to roll the dice. Oh, good, yes, 1. Keep rolling 1s, friend. I needed this dude to roll like a 4. He kind of failed me. Alright. If this dude rolls a 3, and then loses a 5... Aw. You dirtbag. We're trying to die, man. What's wrong with you people? Being alive. Use skill? Do I have to? I don't think it mattered what I did there. It was either axe or other axe. Like that. I don't think they have different effects. Okay, good. Now he's at 1 health. Now we just need to get this dude hurt again. Too bad there's not a weapon that takes life away from yourself. Too bad we can't use them against ourselves, I guess. This is pretty trash. I'll take that. I don't want good weapons because I want to lose. Yeah, can you get beat up, please? You're at full health and that's not acceptable. Oh, hello. Yes, I am playing this very old game. LEGO Heroica. It's like a bunch of other dungeon crawling board games, but worse. At least in the digital version. The physical version of this game is awesome. I've actually, this is a very short game. I've already played through the entire thing once. It took me like 30 minutes. Now I'm just trying to see if I can make both of these people die simultaneously. Because I want to know if you can actually lose this game or not. Please, please die. Yeah! No, this game shouldn't make you lose brain cells. I don't care about the door. Why is it telling me about the door? Why would I go through that door? I've already been there. Get a 1. No! I may never finish this game. I mean, like I said, I've technically already beat it, but I will not stop until I get both of these people to be dead at the same time. I also like that this barbarian dude looks like he's naked. It's kind of weird that his entire body is just minifig yellow. Okay, can this dude please get beat up? He needs to get hit hard. Yeah! And now... One space. What are you doing, friend? Intern. We can't have you getting hurt yet. We need other dude to get hurt first. Please get beat up. No, I don't want to use the strength potion. I want to lose. Okay, now you get beat up. No, that's not getting beat up. I don't want to use this dagger. I don't. Why do you want to lose? Because I've already won. So I've experienced that. Now I'm trying to see if it's actually possible to lose this game. Because my theory is that it's not. You can just do whatever you want, and eventually you will win. Good. Okay, he's dead. Now if we can get this yellow dude to die at the same time, we'll know if it's possible to lose or not. Please, do not hit this guy. Okay, yes. Here we go. They're both dead. And there we go. We have our answer. It is impossible to lose. You can only win Heroica. Which is stupid. There needs to be a way to lose. Otherwise, it's not a game. In my custom version of Heroica that I have, physically, you can lose. We modded the rules to be less boring. This is the toughest goblin in all of existence. He kills everybody. That man died 2 times to this one dude. Okay, now I will use my strength potion because I've done everything I want to do in this game. It's over. Alright. That was it. That was the whole game. So now what I'm going to do is, since that took so little time, I'm just going to find images of the actual sets and talk about what makes each of them good. Because I love this theme so much. I'm going to swap over to Phil's room. Get some stuff set up. Okay. What is the first one? I think it's called Dradia Bay. Drada Bay? Was I saying it wrong my entire life? Yeah, the random room. It's back. Looks like the highest quality picture of this set comes from a website I've never heard of before. And the website lied to me because this is not high quality at all. Walmart.com is going to have to do it. Okay. Now, is it possible for me to... Hold up, you're going to see some crazy stuff. I don't know what you're about to witness. Maybe I can just save this image. You can tell I was not prepared to beat the game so fast. I didn't realize it was going to be so short. Yes, I would like to add an image. What? Yes, add this image, please. All right, here we go. Here's a big old image taking up the entire screen. This is one of the LEGO Heroica sets I love. This is Drada Bay, or as I called it, Dradia Bay. You can see it comes with the people you play as. It comes with a little boat. It's just for show. Comes with this awesome dice. This is one of my favorite Lego pieces of all time, because you can take the tiles off of the dice and make essentially whatever dice you want. You can make any custom board game out of Legos that you desire. You got your health markers. Every person has 4 health points. Bunch of boys. Potion. Chest. One weird thing about this, though, I don't understand why they did this. They don't actually say that a chest is part of the set. They just have the pieces to build a chest broken on the side of the board. So I don't know why they did that. They just took part of the component and said, no, that's not actually in the game. All right, now we wait for me to find another image. This is the greatest stream you've ever seen. Nothing better than this. I mean, anything's better than Lego Island. We can all agree. Lego Island was definitely the low point of the entire channel. Okay, here we go. Bam! Different image. This is one of my personal favorites. Can we do something? No, we can't. We're not allowed to do anything this stream. We just have to look at images. Yeah, this was always my personal favorite when I was young. I think Travis agreed with me. This was his favorite as well. At one point in his life, Travis owned this, but he may have lost it. This came with my favorite character, the Blue Man, who I liked because 1, he was blue, and that's my favorite color, and 2, he's got like the emo boy hair. And when I was 11, when this set came out, I also had hair like that. I definitely did not have hair like this barbarian, who only has hair around the outside of his face, which is disturbing. The one downside of this set is that these blue circular things, these are buttons that allow you to move these gates anywhere you want. And you can really be annoying to your friends with these buttons. Because when you step on a button, you can move a gate directly in front of your friend's face, and then your friend just can't progress. He's just stuck. And that's not fun for anyone. And when he finally moves around the gate, you can just step on the button again and move it again. It's a broken system. Also, this man back here is floating. And that's a fun detail. Okay, next I'm pulling up the first. Uh-oh. There are technical difficulties you cannot see. Things you can never understand. What is why are these images getting progressively lower quality as I go on? Load image? What are you talking about? I'm losing brain cells now. Alright, here we go. I was going to say I'm getting better at doing this, but I don't think I am. Here's the next image. As you can tell, it's lower quality because it loaded in smaller. Whoop. Yeah, this was the first LEGO Heroica set I got. I didn't even know what Heroica was until some relative of mine bought this set for me at Christmas. And at the time, I remember thinking, what is this? But then I opened the box, and I saw all these parts. And I became so inspired to do something with it, to play it, to show it to Travis. This game changed my life. I would not be who I am today if it weren't for LEGO Heroica. The Caverns of Nathuz. That's right, that's what this is called. Terrible name. I wouldn't want to walk into a cavern anyway, but if the cavern is called the Cavern of Nathuz, I'm definitely not going in there. Get a better name. Get a better name and maybe I'll walk inside. As you can see, this one's themed around bats, but disappointingly, there are no vampires. None. Also, they have a thief in this set, and he's a hero. So I'm not sure what sort of message LEGO is sending there. Be a thief. That's a good thing to do. Then we have the set that everyone actually cares about. The one that was featured in that game that I was playing until I beat it, and then beat it again. It's the set called Castle Fortaan. Have you read the comment? The comment? Have I read the comment? Wait, which comment? Where... You mean the thing about losing brain cells? Or is there a different comment? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I definitely read that. Anyway, here's a castle. This is what you saw featured in the game. You can compare it 1-to-1 with that. Digital version, physical version. Ba-bam. They're both great. The 3 sets I showed you before, those were the only ones I had when I was young. I did not get this set. Oh yeah, I read the one above it also, because I said no, we cannot do something. This is the stream where we just look at images. We can't do anything else. If you want to do something else, the only other alternative is to look even closer at the images. Here we go. Oh no, it won't let me actually. This is as close as we can get. Oh, now it's moving around. Oh, it's chaos. You know what? I don't even need me here. It's just going to be a picture of this game. The entire stream is a picture of this game now. Ah, yes. As I was saying, I got this set back in 2020. When the pandemic first hit, I needed something to lift my spirits. Something to bring me back to the real world. But like the good real world, not the harsh realities that were happening at the time. So I ordered this set from Amazon, and surprisingly it was still close to its original price. Because I guess no one else besides me cares about this stuff. And when I got it in the mail, oh man, it was better than Christmas Day. It felt like I finally had found my lost child, who I had left on the shelves of a Toys R Us back before the death of Toys R Us, and then the world. So yeah, that was great. I loved getting this set. I always held off on this one when I was young because 1, it's the most expensive, and 2, it's just kind of boring compared to the other ones. Do I want the gray one with just a bunch of goblins and nothing else? Nah, I don't think I do. And now that leaves only one more set to look at, which is the only set that wasn't released in the initial wave of Heroica. Don't even remember what it's called, if I'm being honest. So it's going to be hard for me to find a picture if I can't remember what it's called. Oh wait, this is good. Why is this an image? Hold up, I gotta save this image too. It's funny that this exists. Oh, this one has some high quality images. Here we go. feel like I could reach into the picture and grab this one. So the final set is called, let me replace the image, Ilrion. Once again, pretty bad name. Feel like they were just making stuff up. And the stuff they made up was not great. But as you can see, this one is blue. And as I mentioned before, if something is blue, I will automatically like it slightly more than if it were a different color. This is supposed to be a sewer, but I'll tell you right now, this looks way better than any sewer you'll ever find in real life. I dare you to find a sewer better than this. You can't. Also, for some reason, this set comes with a vampire. Not the one that was themed around bats, which seems bizarre. But okay, LEGO. I see you. You don't want to be too predictable. Also, this might just come with some of the best micro figures of all time. There are minifigures and there are nano figures. These are micro figures. And in this one, you get the wizard. You know, he's pretty easy to get your hands on, but you also get the prince, who only comes in this set, the sage, who also only comes in this set, the king himself, who is just standing beside a pair of handcuffs for some reason, the vampire lord, who's like, you know, who doesn't want that? And finally, a bunch of zombies. Don't know what zombies are doing hanging out with the vampire lord, but that's awesome. I love it. Also, what is this potion back here? I don't recognize that. Is that a defense potion or what's going on? I'm a little confused about that one. But yeah, that's all the sets. The last image I'm going to show you is just this very high quality image of the dice. I have no reason to show you this, but I just thought it was funny that someone uploaded to the internet such a high quality image of the Heroica dice. You can see every little facet of this thing. Look how high quality those prints are. Alright, well, that's it then. Guess we're done. Do you remember LEGO Heroica? Whether you answered yes or no. You know what it is now. Because I've shown you all of it. Yeah. I'm not good with endings. But you know who is? I don't know, insert someone else's name.